welcome. Today I want to talk about living with purpose. My name is Anne. I'm a lifestyle advocate and I'm passionate to empower you to live your best life today, well into the future. So living with purpose has been shown to have a surprising range of benefits for your physical health. And studies have found that purposeful living has been associated with improved cardiovascular health and even with greater longevity, greater later living. A strong sense of purpose has been described as a buffer against mortality across the adult lifespan. People who have a sense of purpose seem to be able to tolerate pain better and are less likely to develop Alzheimer's or problems with mobility. I've seen clients come in with pain in their feet, and this limits their mobility. They find it difficult to walk to the shops. They find it difficult to even walk around the house and do their daily chores. This affects your physical health as you move less, but it also affects your mental health as you know you're limited and you cannot do what you would like to do. So all this is not very beneficial for a life that is healthy and can have meaning and purpose. Retirement is another area where we feel challenged and vulnerable. It is a difficult time for many. Instead of having a job, a career, or a business, we're faced with what? For some people, there's no life outside work. And people who have a deep sense of purpose go on to make the most of their retirement, living longer, happier, and more fulfilling lives. They know what they want to do and do it. Living with purpose does not mean you have fewer challenges. I see it like a sailing boat on the ocean, for example. When the ocean is like a mirror and there is wind, then there are no challenges. You can just float on the water and move gently wherever you choose to go. If there is a storm, waves come up and show their shape, and they're beautiful. A small wave is fine, but when the storm is bigger and the waves are more challenging, then something I learned as a teenager, when the wave is here and you approach it head on, then it means that your boat can flip. Whilst if the wave is here and you approach it more or less parallel, you are carried by the wave. So challenges in life can be compared to that as well. If you deal with it in a gentle way and you accept the challenge, you work with it, you make it work for you, then the challenge may lift you and you can move on. Whilst if you confront it, it can cause, trouble with your life, it can cause stress, and that is not good for your health. So when you weather the storms of life better, it is easier when you have found your purpose. When you have not found your purpose, it's harder to weather those storms that present themselves every day. Living a life aligned with your deepest values and beliefs builds a greater resilience. You find meaning in all the things that happen to you. You feel more in control of your destiny, of where you're going, and you're not crushed by setbacks and failure. Failure can be lessons learned, lessons you take in your backpack and carry through life, knowing that you've learned from them, and you will not, or not as badly, repeat those failures. Nothing is lost in life. You may start studying something and then you don't like it. It's not failure. It is not time wasted. You learn from that. And when you take that on board, it gives you a stronger sense of purpose because you're learning and you have abundance in your life. And the abundance is not only money. Abundance comes in many shapes and forms. So it can be emotional, it can be relationships, it can be just even being satisfied with your life. That all is abundance. Greater resilience is also, it allows you to handle stress better without having the negative impact of it on your mental and physical health. You will feel calmer, healthier, and happier over a longer life. So building all this, creating abundance, having resilience, accepting there's no failure because you can learn from failure. And of course, there are failures that are having a big impact on your life, but you can still learn from that. I've seen, again, people change their lives following a big impact, a big trauma, a big illness. And they, at the start, of course, it is hard to deal with. But once you've processed that, you can grow and you can become resilient and you can find your purpose. My name is Anne. I'm passionate to empower you to live your best life today for the future. If you want to know more, please click on the link below. Hope to see you somewhere soon. Join my private Facebook group. Have a great day. Bye.